Before sound, there was silence, and in that silence, everything waited. Every song you love, every film that moved you, every word that changed your life, it all started the same way. Not with noise, not with notes, but with stillness. That space where feeling begins before it has language. That moment before creation, where you stop thinking and start listening. That's where all real art begins. We live in the loudest era in human history. Music, notifications, opinions, expectations. Every second of your life, someone or something is trying to fill your silence. And without even realizing it, you start confusing noise for progress. You open your DAW, and the first thing you feel is pressure. Pressure to produce, to post, to prove you're doing something. But sound without meaning is just vibration. And creativity without silence is just survival. I've learned that the most powerful thing you can do for your music, your art, your mind is to stop, to sit in the quiet, to hear the hum of your own thoughts. Because until you do that, you're not creating, you're just reacting. Silence isn't absence, it's presence. It's the canvas that lets emotion draw its first line. Every project I've ever loved started from nothing. A blank Cubist session, an empty piano roll, just space. But that space isn't empty, it's alive. You can almost hear the next idea waiting in it, like a heartbeat under the noise. When you stop trying to force inspiration, you make room for it to find you. Because creativity doesn't come from pressure, it comes from permission. Permission to not know what's next. Permission to sit with a feeling until it shapes itself into melody. Pause. Before sound, there was silence. And silence was enough. If you want your music to move people, you have to let it move through you first. Here's something I do before I write anything. I close my eyes and listen. Not to samples or loops, to memories, to what the day felt like, to what I'm avoiding, to what I wish I could say out loud. That's where the emotion hides. Beneath the noise of your to-do list, beneath the pressure to make something good. Because the truth is, silence is uncomfortable. It forces you to face what you've been ignoring. But once you do, that's when sound starts to mean something again. Every note, every chord, every layer. It's not just a sound design choice. It's a decision to express instead of escape. If you're burned out, stuck, or uninspired, don't chase another plugin or preset. Chase your silence. Take a walk without headphones. Sit in your studio with everything off. Watch the dust move in the light. Let the quiet reset you, because silence doesn't just clear your mind. It reconnects you with why you started. The reason you fell in love with music wasn't because it was loud. It was because it made you feel. That spark you're missing isn't gone. It's just buried under all the noise. And silence is the shovel. When you finally sit in that silence, you start to realize you were never really blocked. You were just full. Too full to hear what was underneath. But once the noise fades, you start hearing the truth again. A single chord that says more than a whole mix. A melody that sounds like remembering. A rhythm that feels like a heartbeat. That's when you know the silence did its job. It brought you back home. If you're ready to start from silence, to build something real, emotional, human, I made something for you. It's called the Spark Pack. 5 cinematic tracks built from stillness, crafted to help you reconnect, restart, and create from emotion again. Grab it free, SymeonShawn.com, or download my cinematic starter template, the same Cubase setup I used to begin from silence. Because before sound, before structure, before perfection, there's silence. And that's where your next masterpiece is waiting.